All right, so I have electricity, if you want to see.
Someday they will find happiness.
Look at that one, don't work. I ended up getting a 30 amp to 15 amp adapter, and I have it like plugged into the house. I'm gonna figure out how to waterproof this part here. Most likely I'm just gonna board it up, but I got a bottle that I found in the yard and I taped it around it so that when we do receive moisture, because we had some pretty dewy nights these past few nights, it'll just slide off and it won't go inside of the extension cord. I'm gonna do the same thing for this side. But yeah, I got a quote from a local electrician, at least local enough, and he quoted me $1,500. As I said earlier, I was hoping that it'd be close to $500. I was even expecting it to be like $800, but $1,500, well out of my budget. So since no one's gonna be using the house, like any of the electrical components in the house, I'm really hoping that I don't like trip any breakers or flip any wires or whatever, because I hear that that's like the most common occurrence when people do the female adapter thing. But yeah, at least for now I have electricity. I got a rash right here on my neck and on the back of my neck too. I got a rash. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what is the cause of it. But this right here has been happening. This happened a couple days ago, but now the back of my neck is like, I'm rashing up. I've been taking showers, not showers, but I've been washing myself because I don't have any water, running water. So I've been using like water and soap, obviously. Soap or water, sitting outside, naked, cleaning myself. Luckily, I haven't had any visitors during that time, but like, I'm making it do what it do. I'm making it work. But I would like running water because I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. I've been having to use the bathroom, and luckily it's mainly been number one, but I'm not gonna want to have to keep coming up with like hurried solutions as to where I can go use the restroom. So I need to get that done quickly, or as quick as possible. But yeah, at least I got electricity so I can plug in my heater, because at nighttime it's been getting real cold. Butterfly in the sky. Sorry, I don't know why I decided to do that. So water has been honestly the last thing truly that I need to live out here comfortably. I still have to get skirting done on the bottom of my RV, but it's October. It's the middle of October. It's not the toppest of priorities. Water is, because I need to shower, I need to use the restroom, I need to do all the things that a woman does or a person does on a daily basis when it comes with using water. So I found this watering hose outside. I'm obviously not going to use it. It's dirty. But this is my first indicator that there was a faucet somewhere. I couldn't find the faucet anywhere. I looked underneath the crawl space, and I'm not seeing any like roots or anything forming down there. But I did find the water supply. There is a bathroom up here somewhere. I found the water pipes, and I watched a YouTube video on how, y'all can't see it, on how to cut the water pipes and extend it, oh shit, so that I can create an outdoor water spigot. So I was gonna do that, but once you go inside the house, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I'm no plumber, and there's a likelihood that I don't even need to do all of that because, you know, there'd be sinks inside the house, so I can just connect the water hose to one of the sinks, go the easy route, right? Let me go get my flashlight, sorry. Connect the watering hose to one of the sinks and I'll be good. But then I walked in the house This is the inside of the house, y'all. And every single one, the toilet and the sink, we got robbed. Now, luckily, they capped this off. Thank the Lord. I twisted it to make sure that no water would be coming through when I finally do get the water on. But they stole the sinks and the toilet. Be careful, watch it. Oh, shit. They stole the sink. Now, I have absolutely no idea if any water is going to come through there or not. And they stole the sink back there. That's where that other bathroom is. Now, I found some caps. I found some caps from Ace Hardware, I believe. And I measured it and I cut and I capped off. Oh damn, I didn't even realize that there was something here. What the fuck is this doing here? He didn't even have the washer and stuff over here. Oh fuck, I just took that off. Bam! Washer wasn't even over here. I'm hoping that that's just old stuff. The washer was here, y'all. When I lived here last, the washer was here. These motherfuckers. But I took the end of that watering spigot, the water hose out there. And it looks like as long as I get a water hose this size, I can connect it here. And that's how I can get water to my camper. Now I gotta figure out if that's closed or not. And if that's closed. So this is the water inlet, y'all. That's the fresh water valve opening to, I guess, that red pipe I just pulled. You see how that's not connected to anything? That's not connected to anything up there. This no longer connected to anything either. Okay, well that's fine. Because now that means that since this is the fresh water inlet, I'll just have to connect the hose, the water hose, directly. Bull fucking shit. I had a whole plan. This is where I fell. I put a board on top of it just so I didn't fall in the same spot again. But I had a whole plan. I had a whole course of action. Everything was gonna work out. And now here I am back in this damn house coming up with new plans and stuff. All because some people couldn't leave some shit alone. Leave the shit alone, god damn it. Alright. Now I gotta come up with a whole nother plan. See what the fuck. Now I remember my grandfather sitting here for one reason or another. I believe this comes out. Nope, he nailed it down. He nailed it down. Shut. Okay. All right. So this right here, that is the tube that I was pulling at up underneath the house. So I'm gonna have to do this from underneath the house. Ugh! Oh, you're connected to something, huh? What are you connected to? What are you connected to? Talk to me. It's a yellow, it's a white fucking, ugh. It's a gray pipe leading somewhere. Fucking hell. Fuck you. Fuck everyone who was involved in this. Okay. This gray pipe, what is it leading to? I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care at this point. Okay. Okay. We're gonna take all this shit apart. All of it. All of it. where do you loosen, huh? You loosen up here? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's good enough for me. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take you at your lowest point, or at least one of your lowest points. And we're just gonna loosen you, and then we're gonna find. Oh, you gotta be complicated and shit. Come out of there. Ah, yeah, baby. Okay, so we're gonna find something that matches you. Yeah, and we're gonna find out what the fuck that is. What could it be? I don't know. Okay, but this is a good board. This is a good start. Okay, can we take you off too? You wanna come off too? Oh, you're the same size, yay! Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, this is gonna find something that matches this. Woo! Right. Based off of what I can see, this is the exact same model that's underneath the house, except I'm sure it's the cold version, or just the whatever freshwater version. So from what I can see is I would unscrew this. I would take this rubber piece out. I would find a hose big enough, probably 3/4 inch of a hole. I would put the screw cap on top of it. I'd put this rubber sealant on the inside, and then I would screw it in. Now this pipe is not 3/4 inch. All right, I know it's smaller than that. But once I have it screwed in, that should create a sealant to where this would stay put. Yeah? Tell me I'm right. I'm hoping I'm right. I'm thinking I'm right. But I believe that's what I need to do. Guys, I think I did it. So what I did was I found a piece of Plex tubing and I found a garden hose that fit directly on top of it, and I just screwed that in using that white thing that I had unscrewed down there, and I just put it on. So now what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if they turned on the water yet. The lady was like, you know the water that you're talking about is connected to like a house? Yeah, I knew it was connected to a house. What do you think it was connected to? So I don't think the water is actually on just yet. But yeah, so I have it connected. The Plex part is onto that white tubing thing. That's the inlet, and it's just gonna go directly to the hose. Hopefully she gets whatever it is she's looking for, she gets it looked at. So now all I need to do is run a hole through the house. Looks like that is sheet metal. Will this go through sheet metal? Oh no. No, it looks like it will not go through sheet metal. This shit's so damn difficult. It's a good thing This leads to outside. Is it safe to say? No. I might just have to make it shorter. That's wood. I mean, that's something else. I'm just gonna have to make it shorter. Damn it. I am tired of doing both. Going up underneath this house and going inside of the house. I don't want to do either anymore. To make it considerably shorter. Okay, so maybe like how short? Considerably shorter. Okay. Okay, now you're on there. You're on there. And you're tightened. Yes. Yes. Shouldn't have any problems out of you, should I? I hope not. Yeah, I gotta push it. So now I have access to it from inside the house. And I'll just, whenever I turn off the water, because it's bad. The reason why I would need a heated water hose is if I kept water in the line while it was cold, because then it would freeze. So, since I'm not buying one, at least not right now anyway, I'm just gonna make sure that I get all the water out of the hose whenever I turn it off. So I'm gonna turn it off from here, and then shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make sure that there's no water in here. Turn it off from here, drain the line, and you know, until I buy a heated water hose. Then I got it going from underneath the house to around to the back, and then it's gonna fill her up. But I'm waiting for the lady to come back and inspect it, because she was like, I guess it was a problem that the water heater was like directly towards the house and not the camper. I don't know, but I'm not paying for more stuff. And then I have a shut-off valve that I'm gonna put on top of here. But until then, it's connected. So they did turn the water on, but I still do not have any running water. So the only thing that I can think that is freaking possible is that I need to connect a water pump down here. That's the only thing I can think of. Damn! So we got gonna rain all day? All day? I got the crock pot going. I forgot I own this thing. I should have put some meat in it, but right now it's just noodles. I haven't figured out how to turn on the gas stove just yet, but I probably don't have any propane. This thing right here, this is a air fryer slash oven. It's really came in clutch, but I haven't went grocery shopping yet. All I got is milk and cereal. Milk, cereal, and a bunch of noodles, a variety of noodles. So once I go grocery shopping, I already know what I'm gonna bake in here. It's gonna be a casserole. So the AC leaks when it rains. Oh shit, almost fell. Oh, it's got in my eye. Period. Y'all, I had work today. I had work at my new job today. And I showed up looking like this. Okay, but aside from that, y'all think this a hoe? See, I put insulation. I put insulation on everything except for this side. Because I was concerned about CO2. And I was like, I should have a window open. Just in case, you know, carbon monoxide gets too high. But nobody's going to be sleeping on this side. This is a storage area. This is a storage area. I put insulation up, keep it warm. But I'm feeling a draft over here. I'm feeling a draft here. Is this coming from over here? No. It's coming from here. Should I cover it? I should cover it, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's still coming together. But insulation. I got insulation. Keep it a little bit warmer in here. Hold some heat. I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. As soon as I get more material. It's been raining for the past 2 days. Okay, so I just got the water pump in the mail last night. And according to these instructions, I am missing key components. I bought a water pump for a trailer. My trailer, it should already have a water pump installed. Since I haven't tested any of the water fixtures, I don't know if it is running accurately. However, I bought a water pump for a trailer because the only other option that I was able to find on Amazon was a water pump for an aquarium. And since it's going to a trailer, one inlet, one outlet, I figured this should do just fine. But according to the instructions, I would need, so this is the portable water tank. That would be my city water inlet. Then the water tank here, I would need a strainer to prevent debris from going inside. Now, like I said, one inlet, one outlet. It may not be completely necessary, but it is beneficial. So I may buy one from Amazon as well. But what I need, okay, so that would be my house. Right now it's raining. That would be my house freshwater inlet. Then it would go to the strainer when I eventually get one, to the pump, and then it would go to my drinking hose. And then from my drinking hose to the freshwater inlet to the RV's water pump, which it should have all of these components that I need to test to see that they're working correctly. Once it rains a little less, I'll get started. Okay, so this is the water pump, and it actually came with a strainer, so I don't need to buy one immediately. I'm lucky that it actually did come with one. However, I accidentally did not check to see what type of inlet size, outlet size, bolt, I don't know what it's called, that it has. And it has a 1/2 inch one. I need the 3/4 one, so I have to buy a adapter for it. Oh my fucking god, y'all, when I tell you this shit did not fucking work, this shit did not fucking work. And I tried alternative methods. I tried unconventional shit. It did not fucking work. I'm pissed. I'm dirty. I feel disgusting. My pussy is dirty. I just want to shower. I just want to like fucking shower and shit in a toilet. That's the only thing I want to do. It's not working. Okay, so I plugged it up, and then this started making this whirring sound, and I knew it was because there was fucking air. I had plastic bags on the tips of these things. Like, I put in an order. I'm fucking tired. I was gonna put myself on camera, but I look fucking disgusting. But I'm fucking tired of driving 30 plus miles to get to my nearest like fucking home improvement store. I just filled up my tank, you know, like I'm not lacking with gas, but I am on a tight budget, and I keep buying the wrong fucking parts, or I keep buying parts that need other parts, not knowing that they need the other parts. So I keep traveling, and I'm tired of fucking traveling. It rained for 3 days straight. I can't burn any of this shit over here because it's wet and it rained. The place, it looks disgusting. It looks lived in. Do you want to see? It looks like, obviously, I was doing something. That's what it looks like. But it looks bad, and I just want it to look better, and I just want to have warm water, and I want to like piss in a toilet. So I bought some quick connect tools. Like this was a quick connect. I put it on, and it like literally just shot on, and it stayed on, and I can't get it off unless I buy like a quick connect tool release thing. So I bought some more quick connect tools. This is the correct size elbow. However, apparently you need like a lot of putty and cement and glue to keep it connected. I didn't think about that while I was shopping. I put this thing on there, and now I can't get it off. Like, I'm so annoyed. I want to shower so bad. It's like 45 degrees outside right now. This is my life now. This has been my life for like days, weeks now. This is it. Why should it have to be so fucking complicated? Sorry. To the local store so that I can I blew my first fuse. I've been like back there for what, 2 weeks or so, and this is the first time I blew a fuse. I had my heater going, and I had the microwave oven thing going, and I guess it was just too much on the fuse that I don't know I was connected to, because the actual extension cord, like the let me just turn here. The white extension cord that I had plugged up, I don't think that works anymore. I plugged it into a different energy source, and it just didn't charge. I had my speaker for like a tester, and it didn't charge my tester, so I think that actually just got fried. So I just went to the local Dollar General and I found a heavy duty extension cord, which is what I needed in the first place. I had like a household indoor extension cord, and I purchased that. So I'm really hoping that that's gonna, I guess, prevent that from happening again. However, according to the extension cord directions literally says do not use this as the only source of energy. So, I don't want to do this again. It was cold. I mean, it's not like freezing right now. Like, it's still October. It's like literally Halloween. So it's not freezing outside, but it is getting colder. And I don't want this to happen when there's like snow on the ground. Now, I don't project to have snow on the ground until like February, middle of February, late March or something. Cause like I live in the Midwest, and for the past few years, we've had some really, low winters, like temperature wise. It's been really low, and every once in a while the snow will be here, but the snow doesn't stick. It snows, we'll have a blizzard, it'll be under 0 degrees, and then like a week or two later it'll melt off, and then maybe we'll get a blizzard or something, but it's not really that freaking cold. Like, it'll go back up to over 30. I can manage the snow. I've lived in the Midwest my entire life. I've had some pretty interesting winters. I will be fine. But I don't, but also during those times, well, I mean, I guess I didn't have heat during all of those times. This is a blessing to have grown up, like, with, these experiences. So, like, I didn't have heat every winter, and that was horrible. So, like, I know what to do. But I just don't want to have to go through that again. And I was seriously on my drive to Dollar General. I was considering. I was like, hey, should I just pay the $1,500? But $1,500 fucking dollars, bro. $1,500 for a device. Like, it's good that this is property that is under ownership of my family. So like, it's really just an investment. It's a long-term investment. And if I want to stay there for longer, then that's cool. But if I invest $1,500 into getting a 30 amp plug-in at that property, I'm gonna have to tell my uncle, listen, I'm staying here for longer. Like, I don't know how much longer, but I'm staying here for longer because I need to get my money's worth. I'll be damned if I spend $1,500 for an electrical appliance that I'm only using for like a year. Like, I need to get at least a year and a half worth. And then, it's an investment. And then, like, periodically I can come back and visit the house or something. But yeah, so I've been considering that. But let me know down below if anyone who's invested, luckily I can ask my neighbors, but I want to know if anyone who invested in actually getting like the 30 amp electric onto their property, did y'all have like power surges, or did y'all like have to flip the breaker at some point? Like, did y'all still have moments where the power just went out? Because I'll be damned if I invest money in something, over $1,000 in something, that I'm still going to experience the same thing that I'm experiencing with a $15 like extension cord. So someone let me know. I'm going back to the house so that I can hopefully this works. So I came in the house and the plug-in did not work immediately. So I came in the house and I started flipping breakers, and I found the breaker that was flipped off. I turned that on, and then I flipped all the other breakers off because I'm not going to be using any of that electricity, as far as my knowledge anyway. But as I was here looking at the breakers and stuff, I found this one that's labeled a 30 amp. So if I can find out where that is, I can check to see if there's a 30 amp plug there. And I'm wondering if that's underneath the house. Is that the one that I'm finding underneath the house? Probably not, no, because I know what a 30 amp plug-in looks like. But If I can find that, if that is this here, maybe the heating duct. I don't know, possibly. We'll figure that out. Unfortunately, my grandfather did not have a diagram on his house like other places do, so he just knew where everything was, and I have to figure out where the hell that is. Let's see if the light's working. Yes, it was success. Thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, the fact that I was able to remain calm in this situation, I'm growing. It was a success. Okay. Now we'll figure out what the fuck, how can we fix this? I may be a fucking genius. I'm a wise person, okay? I'm very wise. And I'm having faith in myself every single fucking day. Every single fucking day I learn some more shit about me. I be like, God damn, girl, you keep surprising me. You keep surprising me. Listen, y'all, I just did a little bit of research, and I'm going to conclude this research tomorrow when I go back into the house. But I believe that an oven, according to Google, an oven does not take your general 12 voltage plug-in electric, whatever. Like an oven, it makes sense. It makes sense as to why an oven would need a higher electric blank, fill in the blank. So I'm gonna check the house tomorrow to see if that GE, standing for General Electric, possibly oven, has like a plug-in so that I can just like plug in my house. Now I may need to move the entire fucking house, but I think I figured it out. We'll see. I just came back to let you guys know that I am not stupid, okay? I'm obviously going to check the voltage of that outlet before I plug in my entire RV to it. I'm not trying to burn down my grandfather's house, even though my uncle said he's going to knock it down. And I'm not trying to burn down my RV because I plan to live in it for a considerable amount of time. So I'm definitely going to check to make sure that, or I'm just going to check and see what it is, all that I need to do before, you know, I plug up my RV to it. I'm sure there's a lot of like electrical jargon and rules and stuff that I'm not considering because I'm not an electrician. So but it is an option, and once I figure it out, you guys will get the update. All right, y'all. So my electricity went out again. This video was supposed to be about water, like hooking up the water. And now I'm side questing it. Well, on this side quest, I've learned that this house may not be up to code. This house, I don't know when it was built, but my grandfather passed in 2019. So he has been the owner. He's taken ownership of this house for however long, up until 2019. So everything should be up to code, at least idealistically in my mind. I couldn't be further from wrong, because this is where the washer and dryer, it was a stackable washer and dryer, all electric, where that was hooked up. And this is where the water pump was at. All electric, okay? This voltage, according to the fuse box, that is a 15 amp voltage, and that is a 20 amp voltage. Oh my gosh, I sound like an electrician. I don't sound like an electrician, but based off of what I can see in the numbers on the fuse box, that's 20 and that's 15. So how the fuck was he operating these major household appliances on like 15 and 20 amps? Like, I lived with him for 10 months. 10 months. And didn't come across any issues, electrical wise, while living here. How was he doing it? And before the washer and dryer was here, it was here. And that's a 15 volts amp thing. Now here, this is where the heater is, and that's a 60 amp thing. Now it's a heater. I have no idea how to do any of that. I'm going to contact an electrician on Monday. Today is Saturday. Hopefully I can get some answers, or at least just hopefully some answers. And the oven, if you were wondering, it was hooked up. It was wired into the place. It was wired. So it wasn't a plug-in or anything. Now, I have flipped each and every one of these breakers, and I'm going to continue to do it until I figure out where the fuck these 30 amps are. But I found a 20, which is more than the 15 that I'm using back there. So, guess I'll use that. Y'all, I don't fucking know. This is very confusing. I'm definitely going to call a professional. I'm going to, like, shop around for lower rates, hopefully. Because, yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck.